in Logan making the start tonight. What are you hoping to see?
Yeah, I think, Logan's had a little bit of a layoff here. But I think, we saw in the one inning he came in relief, saw some good adjustments. But, really it was a circumstance, the reason that Logan hasn't made a start in a while. But, yeah, we've seen Logan. When he's attacking the zone, when he's hitting that inner rail with his fastball, he puts himself into a good position to get some quick outs.
Get a chance to talk to Shane after the news today?
Yeah, Shane's he's pumped to be here. It was great to see him. Obviously, a little bit of the setback with shutting him down for a week, but seems to be all normal. Normal rehab from Tommy John. These things happen, and so we'll reassess where we are in a week.
What can you tell us about the catcher situation?
Yeah, so obviously, what day is it? Friday? Yeah, so Wednesday night, Austin Hedges got hit in the head with a backswing by Jazz Chisholm in the ninth, and was experiencing some low-level concussion symptoms yesterday, and those haven't gone away. So right now, we intend to put Hedgie on the IL, the concussion IL. Dom Nunez is here and in the lineup. We're still going through the process of that move becoming official, so we can't say anything's official yet, but that's what we intend to do.
Goes through it. It's the 5th time he's been on the concussion IL in his career. Just, what's the level of concern there?
There's always a level of concern with any concussion, especially when it's as many as Hedgie has experienced. So that's why we're being super cautious with this. This is bigger than baseball. This is bigger than winning a game. We have to do what's right for Austin, and we have to do what's right for him as a human, and that's to be super cautious. You don't want to mess around with anything revolved around concussions, and especially with his history.
Will he still be in the dugout then, Stephen, or how will he have to stay in the dark? Or
obviously that's probably a better question for the medical staff. Austin's here being evaluated and definitely trying to get his rest.
As a catcher in your career, how did you deal with concussions, and what was your experience?
I had one diagnosed. You get dinged up. You get hit every night. No one notices. You take foul tip after foul tip. Those add up over time. It's definitely something that's scary, and it's never something that we take lightly. Whenever our catchers get hit in the head by a ball, by a bat, we're on it. Our training staff is on it. So these things can be an accumulation. We're hoping that this continues to just be low level. He's feeling better today than he did yesterday, which is a good sign. Just not safe to put him in a game right now.
I know we've asked you about him many times, but just what does he bring to your team defensively and in the clubhouse?
I mean, Hedgie's the best defensive catcher on the planet, and he's one of the best teammates I've ever seen. He's a selfless person that wants to win more than anything and cares about his teammates, and he's a leader. He's a big part of our team, and obviously this is a hit to us.
Vogt, when you see an all right-handed hitting lineup with a lefty on the mound, obviously these guys do really well against lefties, but from a catching game planning standpoint and for Logan Allen, how can that work to his advantage?
Yeah, I think sometimes, depending on the pitcher, you can get into a little bit of a groove. You're not having to change your eye line, your sights. You're executing your pitches the same way. You're not going back and forth. I think sometimes that can work and sometimes it doesn't, right? It's baseball. So Logan obviously has the ability to get right-handed hitters out, and we got to go attack them.
Stephen, since 2015, Jose Ramirez and Jose Altuve have the most hits of any active players on one single team. How unique of a situation is it for a player in this day and age to be with one organization for 10 plus years? And how would you quantify what those two have meant to their respective teams?
Yeah, obviously for our Jose, he's one of the best players on the planet. Love watching him play, and it's great to see two guys that I had the pleasure of competing against, as well as now I get to watch play. And what Jose Altuve has meant to the Houston Astros, probably you can't even put into words, similar to what Jose Ramirez has meant to us. So Jose Altuve is one of the best hitters I've ever come across. He can hit anything. We used to joke 10 years ago with the A's, let's just throw him a fastball down the middle, let him get his hit, or hopefully he hits it right at somebody, because you don't want to waste 10 pitches in an at-bat with him. But he just has the innate ability to put the barrel on the ball, and the power that he can generate. It's incredible. These are two guys that when you look at, you're kind of, okay, unassuming, and they can both hurt you at any given moment. Two of the best hitters, like I said, that I've had the pleasure of competing against and watching.
So, latest on Lane Thomas?
Lane is in his running progression. He's doing baseball activity, so he's trending in the right direction.
Is there gonna be a seventh inning nap time tonight for both teams?
Yeah, I know. I thought we were going to have it bad, and then we got in from our game, and they were just starting in Pittsburgh. So, yeah, you show up and play. You find a way. You post. That's what you
Gavin, you're coming off a start. That Stephen Vogt described as the best he's ever seen you look. What felt so good in that outing against the Angels?
I mean, just working with Vogt on the first pitch of the game. It was a good mix. Curveball first pitch of the game. Kind of stunned me for a second. I didn't know it was going to happen, but pitching coaches did. Walked off before Vogt could tell me that was going to happen. Just a big mix throughout the whole game.
This team is at 8 shutouts this season, and Bo Naylor has started. What makes him so good? What makes him so good behind plate?
He does all his research. He's got Hedgie. He's got Fry. I know at the beginning of the season, I would see Fry on FaceTime. Just going over scouting reports. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. He was in Arizona. Still rehabbing, and he's still doing that. Been doing the scouting reports between games, and every game. It's phenomenal.
Your previous start, you're coming off a career high in pitches. What were the discussions like after that start?
Just to keep it going, really. Doesn't really matter. I just got to keep doing my work between starts and keep building off of it.
Stephen Vogt said, "For you, it's just about consistency. What goes into your routine on a daily basis?"
Going back and looking at starts, see what I can do better. Working on it through catch play and different pens and stuff like that. And just keep it going.
Stephen said that your pitch mix. He wants you to use everything. He wants you to use everything. What are you looking at? What are you evaluating when you're going?
Yeah, the cutter's been a big thing this year. I don't think I threw it the first 2 or 3 starts. Ever since I brought it back, it's been a big thing for me.